Hello, my name is Joe Vitrano. I'm a junior in the AIM program covering the international financial sector, and today I'll be pitching Endava, ticker DAVA. First, let me start on my screening process. I wanted to look at what some of the top funds were holding in the financial sector. However, with the recent coronavirus news, I feel that financials as a whole is in a weaker space, so I wanted to move towards a more technology-focused company, and that's where I found Endava. Moving on to my introduction. Endava is a pure-play technology services company that creates unique technological solutions for each of their clients. These solutions can range from setting up a mobile app that tracks real-time information to creating software that analyzes customer data. Endava calls their method digital transformation, and they use advanced technology to automate processes, enhance the use of data, and help to create positive consumer experiences. Endava is paid for their project work, and also they earn on the upkeep and maintenance of their product. Their largest client is WorldPay, a major payment processing firm. Endava primarily serves financial companies, which makes up over half of their revenue, followed by 26% from TMT firms. Most of Endava's revenue comes from the United Kingdom, 45%, followed by the US with 27.5%, and then the EU with 27.5%. Moving on to my recommendation. Endava's revenue has grown at a 4-year CAGR of 36% from 2015 to 2019. As more firms seek innovative digital solutions, they can select DAVA, which allows for them to get to the market more quickly than if clients built their own platform. Endava simplifies the process of getting to the market by drawing upon their experience to accelerate the problem-solving process. The Endava Agile Scaling Framework, TEAS, allows them to create groups devoted to clients. These groups, or Scrum teams, work together to quickly finish a product while interacting with the end user. These unique processes are superior to the larger competitors like Accenture and Capgemini, who separate their software engineers from their consultants. This separation slows down the process and hurts internal communication with the end user. The company uses a nearshore delivery model as opposed to an offshore model. Being closer to their clients allows them to win business, improve communication, and find talent. To do this, they have offices throughout the European Union, Latin America, and the US. Endava helps companies in the financial sector by building merchant acquiring platforms, mobile wallets, payment processing platforms, and other applications. Their partnership with Pollinate, a software company, is one of their most ambitious projects yet. DAVA has created a scalable cloud-based system to set up merchant acquiring platforms, and they have also partnered with the consulting firm Bain to create an IT due diligence product for PE firms. Due to Endava's stable and growing demand for digital transformation, private equity diligence, and consolidation of payment processors, it is recommended that Endava be added to the AIM International portfolio with a price target of $51.18, representing a 30.36% upside. Let's move on to Endava's drivers. First, increased demand for digital transformation. According to a study done by the International Data Corporation, IDC, digital transformation spending will grow at a 17% CAGR from 2019 to 2023, and that 53% of information and technology budgets will be devoted to digital transformation spending. The stability of firms' budgets for technology transformation is critical during this time, and it will allow Endava to get out of 2020 relatively unscathed and return to their normal growth pattern in 2021 and beyond. Endava has a total of 5,754 employees, 90% of which are involved in the digital transformation process. DAVA plans to double this total headcount before 2025, while also improving their sales employer ratio, currently at 50 million pounds. Next, private equity diligence. Nearly 25% of the businesses that work with Endava are private equity owned, who are now seeing the potential to modernize their portfolio companies through digital transformation. Thus, PE firms can obtain an increased IRR through traditional top-line growth and margin expansion, but potentially achieve higher multiple through a scaling platform as well. Endava also announced the acquisition of Intuos in November 2019 as a part of the due diligence strategy. Rather than serving one company, they can now begin to serve all their PE clients' portfolio businesses. PE is the fastest growing asset class. In 2018, it reached 7 trillion in assets under management and grew at a 14% CAGR since 2005, according to Deloitte. Lastly, consolidation. WorldPay is Endava's largest client, which was recently acquired by Fidelity National Information Services. Rather than losing a key customer, Fidelity is retaining DAVA, which will result in more work for the combined companies. Endava will likely benefit from the growing consolidation within the financial service industry and will work with larger clients, as projects with a larger scale generate more revenues with marginally less talent. Moving on to valuation. In order to reach an intrinsic value for Endava, a 5-year DCF model was constructed. Using a terminal growth rate of 2.5% and a WACC of 8.3%, an intrinsic value of $46.68 was reached. A sensitivity analysis of plus or minus 50 bips on the terminal growth rate and WACC ranged from $45.08 to $47.33. Additionally, a PE multiple valuation was calculated. Using a last 12 months EPS of 96 cents and utilizing a weighted average PE multiple of 58 times resulted in a relative value of $55.94. Finally, a price to sales multiple valuation was conducted using a weighted average price to sales multiple of 8.48 times, resulting in a relative value of $61.37. By weighing the three models 60, 20, 20, a price target of $51.18 was reached, resulting in a 30.36% potential upside. Endava does not pay a dividend. Let's talk about the risks to the business, starting with the coronavirus. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, this will likely influence client spending in some capacity. Only 1 to 2% of their employees worked on the customer side, so the rest of their employees should be able to work from home. To account for the risks to demand, 2020 could see less growth in revenue and worsening margins. Next, reliance on large clients. In fiscal year 19, 38% of Endava's revenue came from the 10 largest clients. The reliance on these bigger clients has been trending downward though, and in fiscal year 17, the reliance was 49% as opposed to 38% today. If Endava were to lose one of their largest clients, this would have a great effect on revenue. Lastly, currency risk. Because Endava has branches and generates sales across the globe, they are subject to foreign currency risk. The recent strengthening of the British pound against the US dollar was a positive trend, however this is not always the case. To account for risk, a 50 bips risk premium has been added to the WACC. Lastly, I'd like to talk about management. John Cotterell is the founder and CEO of Endava. Celebrating their 20th anniversary is especially important to him and the team, and DAVA was and still is a passion project for him. His devotion shows with a 90% approval rating on Glassdoor. Mark Thurston is the Chief Financial Officer and Director at Endava. He has experience in the IT and telecom sectors and joined the firm in 2015. Justin Marcucci is the Chief Digital Officer at the company. Mr. Marcucci joined the company in 2015 and has 18 years of experience in the digital space. To summarize, Endava is redesigning old IT infrastructure into the modern age. The firm is separating itself from the rest because the company culture promotes problem solving from everyone. Most of their revenue growth is coming from current clients because they are seeing the value added to the business. The company, unlike its peers, is more agile and have the superior product because of it. Thank you for listening, and I would appreciate any questions in the detail thread or on Friday. Thank you.